guys, hope you're all doing well. I'm finally getting the chance to do a class for you. I'm very excited. Hope it goes well. It's going to be a little bit different than our usual Pilates class, a little bit shorter, maybe about a 40-minute class. So it's just going to have a little bit of a warm up with the glutes and the hips, and then we're going straight into HIIT. And so it's pretty much just a HIIT class, and then we'll have a little cool down. I am going to link in my playlist for you guys in case you want to pump it up a bit louder. So I'll let you know when I'm pressing play or skipping to a next song. What else do you need to know? Probably not much. My name's Rebecca, if you haven't met me yet. And I'm looking forward to taking you through this class. So let's work hard together, and we'll start by finding our neutral spine. So just starting to lie down on the floor with your arms and legs long. Let's just take a few moments here to just connect with our breath. In through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Just forgetting everything and coming into your body and connecting with your breath. So we'll start by finding our neutral spine here by bending our legs. Feet are about hip distance apart. Feet are straight forward, parallel, knees are parallel. Arms along beside you, palms are facing up towards the ceiling. You're stretching your fingertips slightly down towards the heels to keep the shoulders down and back away from the ears. Let's take a big inhale, filling up the body. Ribcage expands out with a lateral breath. Exhale, breathing, back of the hips pressing into the floor and drawing your belly button into the back of the spine, creating just a slight pelvic tuck, keeping a nice rib and hip connection, and shoulders down and back. Inhale, breathing, release. Exhale, breathing, back of the hips into the floor, pelvic floor draws up all three parts, belly button in, keep that rib hip connection and keep enough room for a little blueberry under your lower back. You don't want to flatten it and you don't want to let it roll out. Inhale, breathing, release. All right, so I'm going to just start the music now. Actually, yeah, I'll start the music now. So ready to press play? Let's go. So we're going to find that neutral spine again. Exhale, pelvic floor draws up, belly button in, rib hip connection, shoulders down and back. And we're going to engage those glutes and slowly start to peel our hips up off the floor. Until we get a nice line through our knees, our hips, our shoulders, squeezing through those glutes, palms still facing up. Make sure the shoulder blades are flat on the floor, and let's slowly lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover the hips and let's drive back up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for doubles. Down for 2, up for 2. Down for 2, up for 2. Just stacking the spine as we come down, hovering those hips, engaging, coming back up. Let's micro pulse. Squeeze it out. Pulse, 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 pulse. Squeezing. Trying to minimize that movement through the body and keeping that nice line, knees, hips, shoulders. Let's hold it here. Drawing the belly button in, pelvic floor up. And let's shoot our right leg up to the ceiling. So engaging through that left leg. And let's do 5 pulses. Up, straight up. Contracting the thigh. Moving through the hips. 3, 2, 1. Foot down. Hips up, realign, engagement through that right glute. Left foot up. Let's come down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's swap it over. Pelvic floor drawing up, belly button in. And we'll bring that right leg up again. We're going to swipe it down very slow and controlled. Contract the thigh so it's not a dead weight. And trying to keep those hips nice and parallel and even. Keep breathing. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Let's swap it over. Hips up. Squeeze those glutes. Contract the thighs. Swiping as slow as you can. Trying to keep those hips nice and parallel, nice and stable, minimizing the movement through the body. 1 more. So just go to wherever you can. You don't want to overdo it. Hips up, squeeze at the top. too high, and keeping that stability through the body, keeping those hips stacked. So we've got 40-second rounds. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. So this should be nice and fun. We've got 2 more seconds, and we're going to keep that leg up with the pointed toe and draw a circle. Little circles, doesn't have to be too high. Make sure you're not wobbling around either. You want to keep nice and stacked. Grounding with that bottom leg, pelvic floor drawing up belly and rib hip connection. I'll tell you when to change direction. 3 seconds. And swap it over. Keeping the shoulders down and back. Pelvic floor is drawing up, belly button in. Going 10 seconds. So you'll just roll over and do the other side. I'm going to flip it so I can still look at you on the camera. 2, 1. So bend that bottom leg, hand underneath the head, draw the belly in, and we're flexing that foot up and down as slow as we can with control. Keeping those hips stacked. Foot, leg, hip all in one line. Just straight up and down, shoulders down and back, belly button in. Keep the breath going. Exhale. Up. Inhale. Down to create control. Coming up, we've got 10 seconds here, and then we're going to do the little circles. Pelvic floor draws up, don't forget it. 3, 2, 1. Let's point the toe, bring that leg up, and draw those circles. So they don't have to be very big. Going in one direction. Pelvic floor drawing up, belly in. And again, keeping in line with that hip. So make sure that leg's not all the way forward here. Just keep in line with that hip. Make sure your shoulders aren't starting to hunch up. 4 seconds, we'll change direction. What? I didn't change directions. Sorry. I got distracted by something that was happening on the iPad. Sorry. 2, 1, and change. So just coming now up onto your knees, pressing back, so knees are wide, feet together, just coming to a child's pose. Just stop the timer. Okay, and now let's just come up for a little bit of cat and cow. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's take an inhale and drop the belly down. Draw the shoulder blades down and back, lifting through the sit bones and the chest. Exhale, tuck it under. Draw the belly button up, draw the armpits up. Press the floor away from the inhale. Looking up, hips up, belly down. Exhale, draw the belly button up. And then we'll just tuck those toes under, pressing up into a downward dog, and we'll walk our heels down. Just to warm it up. Alright, and then we're going to get straight down to business. So a 40-minute round. We're going to start with a walk down push-up. Of course, if you want to make it a bit more intense, you can just do push-ups. We're here for 40 seconds. Are you ready, guys? Let's go. Straight into it. We're going to walk down into our push-up. Hands under the shoulders, coming down as slow as we can, and coming back up. Of course, drop down to your knees if you need to. Coming back up, we can reach up for a nice little stretch to start warming up. Keep warming up. Coming back into that. Pressing up. And back. Take it as slow as you can. Slow is always better, working on that good alignment. Slowly down and up. If you're here, we've got 4 seconds. I want you to make a very slow drop down to a push-up on our belly. Draw your belly button in, and we're going to do a back extension. Feet together, cactus arms, drawing the shoulder blades down and back, drawing the belly button up. Reach forward, squeeze back. So really think about drawing the shoulder blades down and in. Keep drawing your belly button up. We've got 20 seconds here. Keep the feet on the floor, contraction of the thighs, feet together. We've got 10 seconds and we're up into a high plank. We're gonna hold our knee to our elbow. 5. Keep breathing. Change. Up into a high plank, we're gonna hold our left knee to our left elbow for 20 seconds. So make sure your hips aren't sticking all the way up. We want to keep that high plank. Shoulders over the wrists. Really tuck that foot up, belly in, knee as much as you can. We've got 5 seconds to hold. 3, 2, 1. High plank, swap it over. Draw. So try not to let that foot hang down. Tuck it up. Try not to let the hips come up. Dropping it down. So obviously just hold a high plank if you're really struggling here. We've got 10 seconds and we're going to sit on our butt for Russian rotation. 3, 2, 1, and change. Grab your water bottle if you want to use it or if you've got a weight. Feet on the floor, lifting up out of the waist, lean back slightly. Twist to the side. Coming back through center. Twisting to the side. So we really want to get into those obliques by twisting through the torso. Keep your hips and knees very still. If you want to make it a bit harder, legs come up into tabletop or even extending out. Make sure we're not collapsing or rounding. Should actually take my timer with me. 10 seconds here, guys. Belly in, lengthening through the spine. Send the breath down the spine. 5 seconds, and we're on our back. Change. On your back, we're going to draw the belly button in, lift our legs up, coming up above the hips, and then we're going to climb the wall, reaching up, belly in, coming back down. Hands can come underneath the glutes for support. Drawing the belly button in. Coming as low as you can go without arching the back. Drawing the belly button in, reaching up, taking it as slow as possible. 15 seconds left. And then we're up on our feet after this. Up. So obviously if you can't bring the legs down all the way, just go to where before you start to arch the back. We're going to come up and we're going into a curtsy lunge with a squat, staying on that same leg. So left foot, we're going to step back into a curtsy lunge and step over into a squat. So take it very slow, controlled. Get that knee down as close to the floor as you can. Squat it down. Keeping that foot planted. So just staying on this one side. Take it as slow as you can. Pelvic floor drawing up, belly in. Keeping the spine long. We've got 10 seconds here. And we're going to a curtsy lunge pulse with this same left leg. And change. Keeping that foot planted, step back into that curtsy lunge. So we're pulsing it out. Pressing that heel down, so engaging the glutes. Belly in, keep the spine long. Try not to lean forward or round forward at all. Hands can come on the hips if you want to. That helps you to keep the balance. Just pulsing it down, get as low as you can. Just really try and squeeze that back glute too. Next up, we've got 10 seconds and we're going to take this into a lunge. A straight out lunge. 4 seconds. And let's keep that foot planted, stepping back into a straight out lunge and coming down. Of course, pulse it out if you can, or if you need to come up all the way and come down all the way, you can as well. Draw the belly in, keep the shoulders stacked over the hips, squeezing through the glutes. Pulse it out if you can. So really squeeze through the glutes too, so you're not just using your quads. Of course, you can add in weights to any of this really. If you know all these exercises, you know when to add the weights in. Ramp it up a bit. Change, swap it over. We're going back through the process. So plant that right foot and we're pulsing it down. So make sure also with the lunge that we're not coming forward and the knees are coming past the toes. Drawing the belly in, pelvic floor drawing up, squeeze those glutes. Good, shoulders stacked over the hips. Woo. So coming up and down if it's too much for you, if you're starting to really burn too much. Good pulses if you can. 5 seconds, we're going into the curtsy lunge to squat. And change it, keep that foot planted, stepping back. Woo. Hands on the hips for me, keep that balance. Squat it down, step it over. So always think about a long spine lengthening, working on your good posture. So getting a little bit lower than those knees if you can, if you have the flexibility and strength without collapsing. Squat it down, belly in, use your breath, keep it slow. Got a bit of cardio coming up in the next one. 5 seconds, and we're going into that curtsy pulse. Are you ready? Pulse it down. So squeeze those glutes. Make sure we're not leaning forward. Shoulders stacked over the hips. Keep that breath going. Woo. Just another 20 seconds. Pulse it down and low, as low as you can go. Woo. 10 seconds and we're down into the leg lower and lift. A little bit lower. 3, 2, 1. Woo. On our back. Leg lower and lift. Hands under the glutes if you need that extra support. Taking your time. Going as slow as you can. Going as low as you can without arching the back. Once we're up here above the hips, reach up, lifting through the chest, slowly lower down. Obviously, if you don't need the hands underneath your glutes for support, just bring them out to the side, palms facing up. Draw the belly button in, exhale as you reach up. Keeping as slow as you can, contract those thighs. Change, let's sit it up, Russian rotations. Grab your water bottle or weights. Lifting up, belly in. Twist. Take it slow and reach and twist. Try not to collapse either, so when we look over, we don't want to round down. We want to keep that chest lifted, the spine long. Legs up for a little bit of an extra challenge, belly in. Keeping that incline in the spine, but a nice long straight spine. Keeping stability through the hips, belly in. We're back into plank right now. High plank position. Reach it up, and we're going to hold that left knee up. Belly in. Tuck that foot, knee up, hips down. Don't collapse though. Shoulders stacked over the wrist, belly in. Sorry, I need to look at the time. Got 5 seconds on this leg. Tuck and hold. Swap it over, realign, belly in. Hold it up. Draw the belly button up. Draw that foot up. Squeezing that knee in. 5 seconds, we're into that back extension. 4, 3, 2, 1. On the floor. Belly button drawing up. Cactus arms, squeezing the shoulder blades down and back. Reaching forward. So make sure we're breathing into the bottom of the diaphragm. Extending out. Squeeze it. Squeeze the glutes. Squeezing those shoulder blades down and back. So slower is always better. Make sure we're drawing the belly button up away from the floor. We're never pressing it down. 5 seconds. And we're back into those push-ups or walk down push-ups. Chain, hands on the floor, press up, coming back. Reach it up if you want, or we can just smash out some push-ups here. Drawing the belly in, head, neck, shoulders all stay in one line. Of course, if you want to drop down to your knees, do that. Make sure everything comes with you. Drawing the belly button up. Elbows in close. 15 seconds left. 10 to go, and we get a nice little break. And change. Knees wide, feet together, stretch back. Stretching those arms forward, the child's pose. Take a quick drink if you like. Alrighty. I need a little bit more. Okay guys, so next up, so we've got one more lot of HIIT. We're going to just do 2 sets of it, sort of working back down. We're going to start with the cross plank. Get my timer ready. Alright guys, let's go cross plank, high plank position to begin. Oh, if I pressed it right, it'll be good. Ah, sorry. Haven't taught for 2 weeks, so I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Alright, high plank position. And let's go. We're going to bring up right hand to our left foot. Touch it, come back to high plank. Make sure we hold that high plank. And then left hand to left ankle. Or wherever you can reach. Coming back, hitting that high plank. And then back. Shoulder blades down and back. Take your time. Keep your core engaged, nice neutral spine. 10 seconds, and we're into a burpee. 2, 1. Float those legs forward, stretch it up. Coming into that high plank, we can do a little jumping jack, or you can add some more push-ups in if you like. Tuck the legs, stretch up. Of course, walk it out if you need to walk it out. Even you can walk that jumping jack out, legs in, and stretch up. No jumping, we want to keep it low impact. Keeping that core strong, protecting that lower back when we hit that high plank. Getting that heart rate up just a little bit. This is HIIT. So we do want it to be a little bit of high intensity, of course. A few more seconds, we're hitting a commander. 3, 2, 1. So we're going from high plank down to forearm plank. So alternate which hands, arms leading, and make sure the hips come down with you. You're not leaving them up in the air. Of course, if there's too much, drop down to your knees, but also make sure the hips are coming with you. If even that's too much, you can just hold a high plank or a forearm plank, whatever works for you. Drawing the belly button up. 15 seconds, and we're down for a side jackknife. 10. Really make sure those shoulders over the wrists when we press up into that high plank. Change. On our side, onto the meat, arm in front, drawing the belly in. We can do the full extension, so squeezing it up, extending out. Or hand behind the head, squeeze those knees in. Or if that's too much for you, just keep the upper body up and we'll do those legs. But exhale, draw the belly in, squeeze it. Up. I'm doing a combination one. Keep those legs nice and strong. Exhale, squeeze it in. Not using our shoulders. 4 seconds, we're going to switch it over. You can just roll over for it. I'll swap it. So getting onto that meat. Stacking it up, arm in front for support. And reach up. Make sure you exhale. Come up, squeeze the belly in. Inhale, coming down.
guys are starting to warm up a bit. I am. My feet were frozen at the beginning of this. They are pretty much unfrozen now, which is great. So take that modification if you need, upper body up and just squeezing it in. You got 3 seconds, we're up for a kneel to chair. And change, so coming up onto your knees, hands behind the head, just lightly holding, not pulling, coming up onto our feet. So alternating which leg is leading as well, drawing the belly button in. Maybe I'll turn it around. Pelvic floor drawing up, belly in. Keeping it as low as you can. Obviously if you have any knee injury, just hold a little chair hold like this. Okay, draw that belly button up, engage the glutes, feet flat. We've got 5 seconds here and we're into mountain climbers. Yay. 2, 1, change. Let's go into that high plank position. Shoulders stucked over the wrist, belly in. Point those toes, drive those knees straight up. Make sure your hips aren't up here. Let's keep that high plank position. Make sure we're not sinking back either. Strong through the shoulders. A lot of core involved as well. Walk it out if you need to. Pump it out if you can. 20 seconds, that's halfway. We're up for fast feet. We've got 10 seconds, guys. Press the floor away from you. Point those toes, drive those knees. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Fast feet. Let's get up for it. All right, pump those feet, little arms. We can do some circles. Woo. Maybe a few in one direction, and then unwind. Pump it, pump it, pump it. Pump punches. Pump, 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 up, 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 up. And how long have we got? Let's get those high knees. Right up. Right up. 10 seconds. Let's pump it out. Arms and legs, arms and legs, arms and legs. 5. And we're back down to the beginning. Cross plank. Change. High plank. You're ready. Touch that foot. Come back into that high plank. Use your breath. Come back into that high plank. Ten seconds. We're into our burpee. Straight back and touch. Maybe not touching it. And change legs up. Reach up. High plank. Little jumping jack. You can also drop yourself down, push yourself up. Mix it up a bit. Walk it out if you need to. Little slide. Whew. Pump it up if you can. If you've got that good alignment, keep that strong core. Pump it out. Get the heart rate up. Pump up the jam. 5 seconds, we're into that commander. And change. Coming down into our commander. Belly in, high plank. Down to forearm plank. Alternating those arms. Taking it slow. Make sure the hips come. Also, onto your knees if you're really struggling or if your alignment's not good. It's always alignment over depth. Strong through the shoulders. Pelvic floor drawing up. We've got 10 seconds. We're into our side jackknife. We've got 5 seconds. Strong core. And change. Coming down. So remember, not right on the side. Let's get back onto that glutey meaty part. And reach it. So full extension, exhale, squeeze it up. Middle, draw those knees in, extending out. Make sure the feet stay together. Contraction of those thighs when you extend out. Or modification. Keep the upper body up, just drawing those knees in, exhale, inhale, coming out. About 10 seconds here. Slow as you can, with control, change, flip it over. Fix your hair, pretty important. Exhale, draw the belly button up. So working into those obliques. Taking the modification if you need. Or actually modification. Use the breath, exhaling. 5 to go up for the knee, kneeling. 2, whatever it's called, kneel 1, kneel to stand. So alternate those legs, which is leading. Don't think about it too much though, unless you're OCD. But then really don't think about it too much, because then you'll blow your brain up. So from the side, 20 seconds here. Keep that chest up, belly in. 5 seconds. We're into mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. High plank position. Are you ready? Let's pump it out. Let's go side, 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 side. Straight up the center. Let's do 5 slow. And then 5 fast. 5 slow. And 5 fast. Cross. Cross, cross. Let's go straight up the center, last 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Up for fast feet. Pump it out. Let's do wide legs, up and down the mat, up and down, up and down, up and down. Small legs. Wide. Small. In and out, in and out. 2 steps up, touch the mat, and back. Bend both legs, again, and back. And let's pump it out, last 15 seconds. Pump, 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 pump. Arms and legs, arms and legs, arms and legs, as fast as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. Come into a little child's pose. Well, first of all, if you're playing along at home, skip forward to sukiyaki. Let's bring it down. Turn the timer off, take a little drink if you want. Great job, guys. Let's come into a little child's pose. Feet together, knees wide, inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, melt. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, melt. Walk your hands to the right, just a little bit to sink into that left shoulder. Big long breaths. And then to the side. And then back to the center. Let's come into a downward dog. and walk those heels out. Walk your hands to your feet. And we're going to grab our elbows and just let go through the upper body. Just swaying side to side. Letting go of the head, the neck, the shoulders. Long, slow breath. Resting that stomach onto the thighs. Hands into the floor. Walk back. Mika has woken up, but that's okay. We'll keep going. Right leg up. Right knee forward. Sink the hips down. Make sure that foot is not underneath your hip and the knee is in line with your hip. Look back, top of the foot should be on the floor in line with that back hip. Press your hips forward, exhale, melt. Relax through the shoulders. If you need to stack your fists so your forehead can be on there and so you can relax. And if you can, sitting up, bend that back leg, pull it however you can, keeping the knee behind the hip to get that good stretch in the quad. Sitting up straight. And then release it. Hands on the floor, tuck the toes, pressing back, right leg up, right leg down, walk those heels out, left leg up, left knee forward. And sink the hips down. So again, make sure you're not sitting on that foot, it's just a little bit out, knee and hip in one line, top of the foot on the floor in line with that back hip. Press your hips forward, exhale, melt. Stack those fists if you need to. 2, maybe 1. Forehead on the floor. Really just try to exhale and let it go. Melt through the hips, melt through the shoulders. And then sitting up, grab that foot if you can and pull it in. Chest up, feeling a nice stretch in the quad. And then letting it go, bringing the leg around. Give our arms a little stretch. Triceps. Sorry if you can hear Mika calling out to me. I'm sorry, it's not very relaxing. And let's just roll our shoulders forward. A couple of big rolls, come back. And a head roll to the right, to the left, to the right, nice and loose. And then sitting up. Let's go on, I'm going to roll down, nice and slowly, one vertebra at a time. Reaching your arms over your head. And then tuck your knees in, listen your lower back, exhale. And then extending your legs out, point your toes, point your fingers, lift your ribcage right up. And exhale, melt. Inhale, stretch out, lift your ribcage up, exhale, melt. And float your arms down, close your eyes. And let's take a few nice breaths in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Just feeling good. Lie here for a couple of moments if you can. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this little experiment class. Just a quick one if you don't have much time, like me, trying to fit it in that nap time for the babies. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon. I'll do another video soon. Love you guys. Thank you very much for watching.